This is a general reading for Aries for June 24th through the 30th. So if Aries is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I would like to thank you for your support of the channel, and it is continuing to grow with the support of everyone. I'm again offering a complimentary 30-minute reading for someone, selecting from those who either subscribe or put in a comment in the month of June. Then you'll be considered for the June selection. I do read all the comments and do respond to them, so thank you for your comments. Let me know if it resonates with you, and I do appreciate that your kind words. I do read all of them, and thank you so much for your support. In order to continue the channel to grow with the logarithms, if you like the video, do the thumbs up, share the video, and share the channel with your friends, because that is how the channel grows, and then more people will become aware of it. Thank you so much for your support. I'm again offering personal readings. If you want a reading, I am available. And I'm going to put in the community some, positive feedback of people that I have the opportunity to do a personal reading, and it was on WhatsApp. So I've gotten good reviews. If you're a little bit hesitant, the process is that send an email to my email address, portasamara@gmail.com. The information is below in the description of this video. It's also on my channel information. And the cost right now is 15 minutes, $15. 30 minutes, $30. And if you want an hour, it's $50. So let me know if you would like a reading. And if you don't want it on WhatsApp or on the phone, I can send you a video, and you would have the video within 2 days. So thank you so much. And we're going to see what we have coming up for the balance of June. Nina is right here. Jason's in the bedroom, and Nina was out sunbathing in the courtyard. And now she's doing a little bit of grooming. She'll probably go to sleep real soon. And Jason likes to hang in the cool part of the house because it's tile floor. So he's in there sleeping. So today I'm using the wisdom of the oracle. Spirit has selected a card for you. For the deck, for the tarot, I'm doing the Light Seers Tarot. And I will be selecting a card from the Starlight for you to meditate on for this week. So I have shuffled and cut the cards. Let's cut the cards in again, and let's see. I need to shuffle them one more time. Spirit said, angels and spirit guides, please show me what you want for Aries for this week. Thank you. Okay. And angels and archangels and spirit guides, show me what you want for Aries to know for this week. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. What have we got coming up for you this week, Aries? The very first card, manifestation. So it's coming from above. You've been working on manifestation. What do you want to manifest? And you're putting your hands to the heavens. It's just about there, crossed over by the Emperor. So somehow the Emperor is playing a role in your manifestation. Then at the base of it is the Lovers. Remember, the Lovers can be decisions. It's not necessarily lovers. We'll look at how these all, the other row of cards, to see what is the general information. Behind you, the Two of Pentacles. Crowning you, what's on your mind is the Page of Cups. Ahead of you, the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, so we got two eights coming up here. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be you or someone in your life. Then we have, the Eight of Wands. So we've got another 8. So we have 3 8s so far. The only one we do not have is the Eight of Cups. Then this card, I don't know where this card came from. And I'm gonna, there's the Eight of Pentacles was right. here, there, okay. And then the final outcome is the Page of Pentacles. So a lot of this is about money this time. Page of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles, yeah. Then we have the Eight of Rods with the High Priestess. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Oh, the Sun with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Swords with the Four of Cups. The Moon with the Page of Cups. Two of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. That's behind you. The twos are behind you. Isn't that interesting? The two twos are there. Seven of Pentacles with the Lovers. And the Hierophant crossed over by the Six of Swords. You know, it's interesting because I read the Hierophant. Well, the Hierophant can be a government entity or it can be your guidance team, depending on how you read it. And I often read the Emperor as formal government, and the two of those are together about your reading. And I look at the cards, and it is about movement. It's about decisions, and you can feel empowered this week because even though things, you know, have been, why do I see ice? Okay, I see ice skating. You know, Spirit puts little visions. I see ice skating. You know, when you're learning to ice skate, and you know you can be on the ice and it could be smooth. Well, that's what you've been on, is you know, sort of wobbling around, learning how to maneuver on the ice. Because it can be slippery. It can be, then over time you get confidence in how to maneuver, how to do the ice skating, how to glide across. And that's what you've been doing. You've had some challenges. It's been learning about, you know, how it's been developing some skill sets of some challenges that you had set upon. And what it is you are getting tools in which to carry on for other lessons in life. And you've been learning how to keep your balance, how to learn how to, you know, to apply what you learn and be able to keep your balance like on ice. You're learning how to keep your balance, how to not fall down, and how to use what you learn to skate through. And that's what you've been doing. And now this week, knowing those skills, you're going to be able to apply them because you're empowered. You now have those, and it's like, oh, okay, now I know that this is, you know, I have the information, or I'm empowered to do some actions, and this is what I'm going to do. Because your reading is first about judgment. It's not quite there, but you've been working on it, and the universe is hearing what you want to manifest. It's there, and it's ready to come. And it's saying, just be patient. You're reaching up to the heavens. It's coming to you. And because you've been turning it over to the universe of what you want to manifest and cross over that is with the Emperor. Now, the Emperor could be that someone's making some decisions, or it could be dealing with a large organization, and that you want them to manifest it. And now, working with a government entity, now the Emperor can be a person who makes decisions, like a person of authority. Could be a judge, it could be a government authority, it could be a boss. It can be a government entity. And who do we have if we're wanting to manifest something? We have lots of dealings with government entity. It can be, for example, a mortgage. It can be applying for some grants. It can be a decision by a government entity if you're starting your own business and you're needing the permits and the variances. So it's dealings with some sort of organization, and you're waiting for it to manifest. It could be your organization where you're working. I get it for someone, it's the organization where you're working. And it's like you're waiting for the go-ahead. I don't know if it's a new project or what it is, but you're waiting for the go-ahead with this entity, large organization that you're working with. And then we also have the Hierophant, which can be, again, a government, or it can be your higher guidance. And as a result of that, I think both of these, the Emperor's like, yes, go ahead with a government entity or a large organization, and as a result of that, you're able to move forward. This is that energy of now you have the go-ahead. The Six of Swords, this is one of my favorite cards because it's like the unstuck card. Because it's going, it says going into smoother waters. And I look at that you're in your boat. You are guiding the boat. You are the captain of your boat. You are taking charge. What do you want? Yes, you know what you want, and you're going to be taking the lead. You're going to be empowered to go forward, and that's what you're feeling, is that you're going to be empowered to go forward because you've been learning, maneuvering. And even when you're learning how to ice skate, you have to protect yourself because you don't want to fall down. And just like in a toxic environment, or if you're trying to maneuver through some sort of bureaucracy or paperwork or getting things set, you have to keep your balance and you don't want to fall down. And it's getting the cues along the side and keeping your balance. And that's what you've been doing for these past weeks, is keeping your balance and learning those skills in order to move on to your goal, which is just within sight. I see for some of you go, oh, that's what I've been working so hard for. I see it, and I see that it's just there. And I'm starting to get the whole go-aheads from all these other things, the government entities or outside influences or contracts or bosses or organizations that are now giving me the go-ahead so that I am empowered to go. Because what's behind you, this is behind you, was balancing and undecided. This was trying to balance what was going on in your life, and the Two of Swords is, you know, the blindfold's there, which means you don't have enough information to make decisions. So you're sort of were indecisive about what was going on, and you were trying to keep your balance, juggling your current situation, or juggling, maybe it was waiting for a job offer, maybe it was waiting for your finances, and this was the go-ahead, or juggling two options. But this is behind you. Jason, you need to lay down right now. No, you're not going to be doing this. Lay down. For some reason, he wants the other end of the hallway. Go on. Go on. He goes back and forth. Excuse me for juggling the camera. If not, we would hear him panting and whining for the rest of the time. So it's, you know, you were juggling, trying to keep your balance, and juggling options. And as a result of that, you were undecided because you didn't have the information. So it could be, yet you were thinking, do I move or do I don't move? Am I going to get this job or do I take this job? Should I really go ahead with my self-employment? I'm waiting for, you know, all the permits and the go-ahead, or, you know, should I just look for, you know, you're trying to keep a balance. You're trying to look at the alternatives, and you didn't, the Two of Swords, but you didn't have the information, so you couldn't move forward. But then that's behind you because you did get the information. Now, the Page of Cups is crowning you, and the Moon. Now, the Page of Cups is a message. Now, it can be a message about love, and I think it could also be a message, you know, cups are home. So someone may be thinking about your moving. Someone could, for someone else, it could be a relationship. Now, the Moon is that the Moon indicates that not all is seen, that there are some things that you are still thinking about, like this, I don't have all the information, or I see that there might be something underneath the surface, and is seeking for higher guidance. The Moon is like meditating on that so that you can get more enlightenment, more information. So as a result of this Page of Cups, for someone, it could be a relationship, and you know, I'm hearing about, you know, this person's reaching out to me. I don't have all the information. Could be that you get that information being around that person more, and using your discernment, using your intuition to gather the information that you need to have in order to know whether to go forward. Also, it could be moving. It could be thinking about moving to a new location, moving out of town, moving to a new house, a new apartment, and you don't have all the information yet. You're thinking, is this what I need to do? And you're sort of like wavering, looking for higher guidance, following your intuition, because look at what is ahead. This is feeling like you cannot move forward, and a sense of incompleteness. Now, the Four of Cups can be, you know, you looking at your past, knowing that there's a future, and contemplating how things did not work out in the past, and you feeling that you cannot move forward. This is actually, the Eight of Swords is not a physical moving forward, it's an emotional moving forward. Because you have like the Six of Swords, that is the physical moving forward. And this is those concerns, those limitations that you imposed on yourself from past experiences. These two go together. This is you contemplating the past and caring for those hurts. This can prevent you from being, you know, if you want a new relationship, that can be those barriers. If you're thinking about moving to a new location, the Eight of Swords could be your fears about venturing forth or leaving the past behind. You know, even if you move to a new place or a new neighborhood, there's going to be some fears as you settle in. And, you know, this could be the Eight of Swords, or wondering about your finances. This is those fears, those limitations that you are yourself bringing forward based on the past, that you're looking at the past and wondering, you know, carrying forward that. Because, you know, at the base of your reading is some decisions you're going to make about work. Because it's the Lovers and work. So you're going to have to make some decisions. Now, what could be the decisions? Do you apply for that job? Or do you take that job that you've been offered? Or you stay where you are? Do you look at your self-employment? These are these choices that you have. That's the basis of your reading is about, is the choices that you're going to make about work. The Lovers is the choices, and this is about work. So you have to decide, you're going to stay or you're going to go. Remember that the twos were behind you. They were behind you. So it's like a go ahead, getting the information, and then you can feel empowered. Because you're feeling a little bit negative, or this in your environment, it's sunny, it's good, about work. You have been very focused on your goal. Could be that, you know, you've put in, you know, months and years of learning your trade, and you've been very focused on how do you do that job. Or it could be that you're setting up your business and you're very focused on the income stream coming in. Or it could be that you decided that you're going to stay where you are and you're just real focused on making, being a good employee, or someone, you're staying focused on the task, and it's good. So this is where you are, you're feeling good because there's some sunny things going on. I think it's a shift, because before it was like the toxic, so there's been a shift of what's been going on. And I think it's being empowered and getting the information that you need. And it could be a leveling off of things that were in that situation have been either removed by you leaving from that, or that there's been a resolution of some sort. I get that when someone was in a toxic situation, a work environment, that there was someone around you that was very negative, and that it has, I don't know if that person's still there, but they've been called out on their behavior. And so things are starting to get it's been leveling off, and you're feeling a little bit of a relief of thinking that maybe things are going to start turning around and better for you. And it isn't like, I get a sense of someone that was going to work and you sat in your car in the morning and you just dreaded getting out and opening that door and going in. It was like, you feel like you were just gonna go on the Titanic almost. It's like, I do not want to go in there. I'm anticipating all these bad things, and you're very sensitive. You're picking up the vibes. That has, I think that is easing off, even though you still have, the Eight of Swords, which was all that negativity that was around you. And it's going to take a while to release those negative feelings that you had because the situation was so toxic. And you know, there's that energy is still clinging to you, and it could have still been, you know, the energy in the environment is still there, the negativity. And you can do things even in your own workspace, like at your desk, to just clear the energy. You know, you can do it by intention so that you can be in an environment that is more positive for your own well-being. It doesn't have to be something that is obvious to people around you. You can do it just by, you know, saying some affirmations and turning it to the universe and changing that energy about where you work, your environment, right where you're spending the most of your time in the day, and changing that so it's more pleasant to be around, because the residual negativity was there. And it's, you know, and you can change that. But I get someone that was in their car and you just dreaded opening that car door and going in the morning, almost to the point of tears, panic. But that can change. And, you know, also work on releasing those negativity, the negative that was around you, because if the environment has changed, you can change that around you. And that's what you can do. You can, by intention, or you can release it and release it to, you know, the collective energy, transmuting it to positive. You can do ritual, you can do Reiki, you can get some body work done. Release that negative energy that was around you in that environment, because you can do that. Because here you are, Queen of Pentacles. I would say that this is you. It's a woman that, you know, it's about money. And it says that you are leaving, and it could be a couple of different ways. Leaving that situation that was toxic, and you're taking your tools with you. The Seven of Swords. You're like, I'm leaving this environment. It could be physically leaving it, changing jobs. It could be emotionally detaching from it and saying, I'm not going to be engaged in this anymore. So it's a way of moving from that toxic environment, whatever that was. If it was work, moving from that. There, you know, I would say this work, but it could be for someone that you're leaving a toxic relationship and moving to a new home. That's another way of looking at it. Because here we got the other 8. We've got all these 8s going on. 8s is like the physical world. Things are starting to move forward. Energy again of you being empowered. It's like the 6 of Swords, and this is using your intuition. You know what direction you want to go, and if you were undecided like the 2s, you follow your intuition and you decide which direction do you want to go, and you're feeling very positive about it. Do you stay or do you go? Do you have your business or do you go apply for a different job? This is following your intuition and determining what the Judgment card, what path do you want to follow. And it can be involved with these government entities making decisions about what you want to do. You know, if you applied for a government job, for example, or if you're waiting for, someone applied for a government job, if you're waiting for that, or if you're waiting for some sort of approval by a large institution. So since this is a general reading, it can be met in different ways. This isn't too much about relationships. It's all about business and manifestation. And then look at the final outcome. You're going to get a message about money from the King of Pentacles. I would say that this is that message you've been waiting for, the go-ahead. Can be a job. Can be an approval of some sort of money transaction. So it could be a raise for someone. Could be approval of a business loan. It can be a job offer, could be a promotion, but it's very positive. Let's put another card there. I'm going to be using the Hanson-Roberts. Let's put another card to see just exactly what kind of message. This is for Aries, and tell me about the message about money. Is that for a job? Is that for a home? I think it could be for different people, different things. Like it could be approval for a home mortgage. It can be approval for a job. It can be approval for if you're applying for something like a business loan or something. It can be approval. Or if you apply for a contract and you're self-employed and you're looking, you've been bidding on jobs. Tell me what it is for Aries with that Page of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. Here we go. Jason, you are going to have to lay down or you're going to go outside. Okay, well, it's got the movement. The Knight of Swords is moving forward as a result of that message. And there's the Devil, so be careful. Why the Devil card? Oh, okay. Be careful about the money. If you have a contract or anything, read between the lines. Not only just the contract, but be careful that your interests are considered. And no one's going to consider your interests but you. So if it's like a business agreement, look at the terms. Look at, you know, if it's a contract, what is the percentage? If it's a partnership with someone, what is your percentage and their percentage? You know, you're going to have to read carefully if you're signing something. That's what the Devil cards. And there's the Two of Swords, you were undecided. But I would say that you're going to get a message. As a result of that message, you're going to be able to move forward. Just be sure that when you're looking at that Page of Pentacles, that there's nothing hidden. And use your discernment, your intuition, which you have your High Priestess, in order to move on. Now, the Oracle card that was selected for you by Spirit, with the wisdom of the Oracle. Jason, you are going to have to lay down. You can't go back and forth. The wisdom of the Oracle was the Observer. Now he's going to hit this. Come on, go lay down. Go. Go lay down. Okay, let's get this back here. I'm sorry. Okay, the wisdom of the Oracle was the Observer. This is for this week. The essential meaning is perspective, objective, neutral observation from a distance. So look at this as discernment. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that they are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. Now is the perfect moment for you to begin to do something exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. So look at the environment and look with discernment. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Okay, that's information. You'll be able to have clarity. That's why the Devil card showed up. Because you're going to get the truth. And then you had the Lover's card, so that's your decision. And the release of the Eight of Swords, you're going to be able to move forward. Now, let's pull the other card here, which is the Believe in Your Own Magic. And this is the last Oracle card. And thank you so much. I'm also going to put that meditation card. So angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is it that Aries needs to know for this week? Help guide me. Thank you. And angels and archangels and spirit guides, what is the card for Aries for this week? It's right here. Tree, let them go. So it could be about moving on. Number 18 here. Okay. Let them go. You often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you, not what other people expect you to carry for them. Yeah, let's take care of yourself. That's what it's saying. Now, I'm going to give you a card to meditate on this week. What is the card you want Aries to meditate on? Thank you, spirit guides. The card for Aries for this week. And the card is, it's right here. And this is the starlight. Your card is evolve. The cosmic potential flows through you. The cosmic potential flows through you. There's no limit. Remember, this is your judgment card. That is, you're manifesting from the universe, and there is no limit. Evolve. The cosmic potential flows through you. This is your card. Thank you so much, Aries. And I apologize for Jason being a little, he's been unsettled. I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm so appreciate your support of the channel, and it's continuing to grow. If you want to be notified when the videos come out, please hit the subscribe and notification button. And thank you, Aries, and Nita and I send you light and love from Portugal.